Hey all you art junkies out there, welcome to Illustration Overdose. My name is Donnie Ray Crisp and today I'm going to show you how you can create bold outlines in Adobe Photoshop very quick and very easy. And for this tutorial I am using the Harley Quinn line art I created a couple weeks ago. So one way you can do this is to grab a line art brush and just draw around the outline of your character. And depending on the complexity of your character, this could take forever. And the only advantage I see using this technique is that you can control the thickness of the outline, or let's say the variety of thickness of the outline. What I mean by that is when you draw around the outline, you can say, or if you want this section to be thinner, then just draw a thinner outline. If you want it to be thicker, then just draw a thicker outline. And this works very well using a pressure sensitive brush. But if the variety of thickness isn't that important to you, then I have an amazing tip that will speed up your workflow big time. So let's undo these steps and zoom out, and let's get started. So the first thing to keep in mind, like in every drawing, is that your line art is on a separate layer. That's just being smart. And here's a very easy way to select your character. So click on the magic wand tool and click outside of your character. And be sure to select all the spaces that aren't part of your drawing or your character. And once you're finished with that, go up here to select and inverse. And this inverts the outer selection, and now it's selecting your character. So for example, if I create a new layer and fill this with black, you can see it fills the section of my character. So I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see exactly what's going on in the next steps. Okay, so once you have your selection, go up here to select, modify, and expand. And here you can enter a number of pixels you want this selection to expand by. So in this case, let's say we want it to expand by 6 pixels, enter 6, hit OK, and then you see that the selection expands by 6 pixels. Then be sure to have a new layer above your line art layer, and then you can fill this with the color of your outline. So in this case, black. Okay, so once you're done with that step, go back to select, modify, and then select contract. And this is a little bit tricky. So the number you want to enter here should be at least 1 pixel more you wanted the selection to expand by. So in this case, we wanted it to expand by 6, so this should be at least 7 pixels, and I'll show you why. If we leave this at 6 pixels and hit OK, it contracts back by 6 pixels. And then we're going to delete this selection and unselect, and then you see we have this ugly little gap between the two outlines. But if we would have contracted by 1 pixel more, 7 pixel, this wouldn't happen. So let's undo that, go back to contract, and this should be at least 1 pixel more, so 7 pixels. But to be on the safe side and to save some work, just add a few more pixels, just a few. So let's say 9, hit OK, and then delete the selection. Now you see we don't have that stupid little gap. The only thing that is a little bit buggy using this technique is that you have these white sections, and but that really doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is we're going to merge these two layers together, select our line art tool, and just fill in these gaps. And I can tell you, even though this is a little bit buggy, you're going to save so much time anyway. So if you would have drawn all the way around this character, it would have taken much more time than just filling in these little gaps. So if you use this a couple of times, you can create a bold outlines on a complex line art like this in less than a minute. And we're done. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and yeah, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Hey, if you liked the video, please subscribe or write a comment or share the video with your friends. Until next time, see ya.